I'm also very excited about my first guest tonight, former Trump aide Cliff Sims. He's here to talk about his new White House tell-all, Team of Vipers, all right? One person who's not too excited about the book is the president, who is reportedly really hopping mad. Though I gotta say, he does not look like the type of man who can hop. I would buy furiously hunched. Sims also dished about Trump's favorite hobby in the book, giving White House tours. And they're about as accurate as you'd think. On one, Trump claimed that before his presidency, no one had ever seen the Oval Office. No, it's true. Before me, no one even knew what shape the Oval Office was. Many people call it the rhombus room. Wow. The president also claims visitors get emotional upon entering the office, saying they start to cry. I believe that. Because crying seems a little mild. If I walked into the Oval Office and saw Donald Trump behind the desk, I would make the sound whale moms make when SeaWorld takes their kids away. Of course, plenty of people are vying to replace Trump, including Starbucks CEO and man who thought he'd end this board meeting with a little song, Howard Schultz. Over the weekend, Schultz went on 60 Minutes to make a big announcement.
I am seriously thinking of running for president.
That's right. Howard Schultz could be running for president in 2020, or as they called it at Starbucks, venti venti. Schultz, venti venti. Schultz really already has a designed campaign logo. He showed it off. Here it is. Is he running for president or launching a daytime talk show? It looks like his logo was Howard Schultz, and someone went, nah. Also, it's clear Howard Schultz hasn't been to a Starbucks lately, or else that handwriting would read, Horsford Schlutz. So, just why is Mr. Schlutz running? I'm concerned about one thing, doing everything I can to help families who've been left behind and to restore dignity and honor back to the Oval Office. Well, I'm concerned about one thing, that he doesn't know that that's two things. But here's the deal. Here's the thing. Math. People love math. Democrats have their own concerns. Schultz could siphon off Democratic votes and hand Trump a second term. And Trump knows it, taunting, Howard Schultz doesn't have the guts to run for president. I watched him on 60 Minutes last night, and I agree with him that he is not the smartest person. Besides, America already has that. I only hope that Starbucks is still paying me their rent in Trump Tower. Yeah. Fun fact, their coffee is Trump's only black tenant. I gotta say, to all the billionaires threatening to run for president, no thanks. We're too full for seconds. Billionaires, you need to find new hobbies. Why? They need new hobbies. I tell you what, can't Richard Branson just build a day camp for these guys to keep them off the streets? We'll be right back with Team of Vipers author Cliff Sims.